I'm not John Wayne, but this is A Century of Cinema, a presentation we offer at the historic Plaza Theatre in Miamisburg on the first and third Wednesdays of each month, except December. In 2023, we opened the Century of Cinema to the general public and have attracted over 30 first-time presenters. Their presentations were so good, we invited some to join us here. Next up, the Dollar Trilogy. Here's Johnny Catalano.
I'm genuinely thrilled to present a very special look at some of the films that aren't just great cinema, they're the bedrock of my own filmmaking journey. We're talking about a trilogy that absolutely shattered conventions and built something entirely new. Sergio Leone's iconic Dollar Trilogy. You know, before Leone came along, the Western was mostly America's own backyard, full of stoic heroes, clear good guys, and vast, beautiful landscapes. But in the mid-1960s, this brilliant Italian director, Sergio Leone, took that classic genre, flipped it on its head, and gave it back to us, grittier and more raw than ever before. These films, shot on tight budgets in the dusty plains of Spain, earned the nickname spaghetti westerns. What started as kind of a playful jab quickly became a badge of honor for their singular, almost operatic style. Leone brought us morally ambiguous characters, those unforgettable extreme close-ups, unweathered faces, and long, agonizingly tense standoffs that can make your heart pound out of your chest. Leone, you see, harbored a massive, almost romantic fascination with American mythology and folklore. And let's be honest, what is more folkloric and representative of this country than the Western genre? It's our uniquely American epic. As the great Robert Duvall famously put it, I always say, the English play Shakespeare, the French Moliere, the Russians Chekhov, the Western is ours. It's our Shakespeare. Leone understood that, and he made it his own. It all kicks off with the groundbreaking A Fistful of Dollars from 1964. This film wasn't just a Western, it was a reinvention. It introduced the world of Clint Eastwood as the enigmatic man with no name, a silent, poncho-clad drifter who masterfully plays two ruthless factions led by the menacing Ramon Rojo, played with chilling intensity by Gian Maria Valenti, against each other.
The heart, Ramon. Don't forget the heart. Aim for the heart or you'll never stop me.
Interestingly, this revolutionary film was actually a direct, unauthorized takeoff of Akira Kurosawa's 1961 samurai classic, Yojimbo, a film that, ironically, was itself deeply influenced by classic American westerns. It was a fascinating full circle. This film didn't just showcase Leone's audacious visual style and the deliberate pacing, it instantly catapulted Clint Eastwood from middling TV actor into a bona fide cinematic legend. The sheer grit and newness of these characters felt fresh, dangerous, and utterly captivating. It was a raw, visceral experience that immediately grabbed audiences and loudly signaled that something truly monumental was brewing in the West. Then came 1965's For a Few Dollars More. And if I'm being completely honest with you, this one isn't just a favorite, it's a personal obsession of mine. It took everything brilliant about the first film and cranked it up to 11. Eastwood's Man with No Name is back, And now he's paired with the chillingly precise Colonel Douglas Mortimer, played by the magnificent Lee Van Cleef.
Well, well, if it isn't the smoker. Well. Remember me, amigo? Of course you do. El Paso.
It's a small world.
Yes, and very, very bad. Now, come on, you light another match.
I generally smoke just after I eat. Why don't you come back in about 10 minutes?
10 minutes, you'll be smoking in hell. Get out!
Stay calm.
On your feet. Cuchillo. Count to 3.
One. 2. 3. Stop it!
Their reluctant, almost adversarial partnership, their shared pursuit of the truly menacing outlaw, El Indio, once again played with terrifying conviction by Gian Maria Valenti, in the intricate web of double crosses, create a narrative that's richer, more complex, and even more thrilling. The film's heightened stakes, the surprising psychological depth given to its villains, and just the sheer undeniable coolness of its protagonists made it an instant endearing classic for me. It's a masterclass in character dynamics and escalating tension. Finally, the trilogy reaches its breathtaking climax with the sprawling masterpiece, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, released in 1966. This film is simply epic in every sense of the word. A grand, sweeping adventure set across the brutal backdrop of the American Civil War. With Eastwood, Van Cleef, and the unforgettable Eli Wallach as Tuco, the film gives us 3 distinct characters, each driven by their own motivations, all on a desperate quest for buried gold. Its iconic sequences, from the intense, almost balletic gunfights to the vast, desolate landscapes, are permanently etched into cinematic history. It's a film that perfectly balances grand spectacle, dark humor, and profound moments of human desperation, solidifying its place as one of the greatest films ever made.
Two can dig a lot quicker than one. Dig. You're not digging.
If you shoot me, you won't see a cent of that money.
Why?
I'll tell you what. Because there's nothing in there. You thought I'd trust you?
Now, you absolutely cannot talk about the Dollar Trilogy without talking about the jaw-dropping, incredible music of Ennio Morricone. His scores aren't just background noise, they are living, breathing characters in these films. Morricone's revolutionary use of instruments, The haunting whistles, the cracks of whips, the raw vocalizations, the twangy electric guitars, and those haunting operatic voices created a sonic landscape as expansive and utterly unique as Leone's visuals. The instantly recognizable themes for each character and the heart-stopping tension building in every standoff are intrinsically linked to Morricone's genius. The Dollar Trilogy didn't just entertain. It fundamentally changed the very DNA of cinema. It proved that Westerns could be dark, morally ambiguous, and visually stunning, inspiring generations of filmmakers worldwide. For me, these films aren't just entertainment. They are a masterclass in visual storytelling, character development, and the power of truly unique artistic vision. They're without a doubt among the most foundational films in my own filmmaking journey. Thank you for joining me on this wild ride through the dust, the dollars, and Sergio Leone's West.
Be sure to visit the gorgeously restored Plaza Theatre and our 38-foot wide movie screen, 4K laser projection, and a world-class surround sound system. Visit myplazatheater.com for showtimes and events. The historic Plaza Theatre is located in beautiful downtown Miamisburg with unlimited free parking, shops to browse, and fabulous nearby dining options. Hope to see you soon at the Plaza.